Hello, today we are going to teach you what three-point lighting is. Three-point lighting is one of the oldest lighting techniques used in shooting video, and essentially it consists of just three lights. These lights are the key light, the fill light, and the backlight. The key light is the main source of light. It should also be the light with the highest intensity of all the lights being used. Your key light will be what shapes your subject in the image and should fall on your subject's face no matter the position your subject is posed. You will want your key light to be close to your subject, but just far enough out of the frame of your image. So a good starting point is usually the right of the camera at a 45-degree angle, but it really just depends on the result you are aiming to achieve. Just remember, the key light should light your subject's face, so it may need to be repositioned throughout a shoot, depending on a desired pose. The fill light is a form of supplementary light mainly used to lighten shadows without causing shadows of its own. It is used to create a contrast between the shot subject and its background, giving the scene a sense of depth. In TV, film, theater, or photographic lighting, a fill light may be used to reduce the contrast of a scene to match the dynamic range of the recording media and record the same amount of detail typically seen by the human eye in average lighting. Conventionally, the fill light comes from the opposite side of the key light. The amount of fill light you add is a creative decision. The backlight refers to placing a light behind the subject facing towards the camera. This causes a glow or rim on the edges of the subject. Mainly, this is used to separate the subject from the background. Backlighting can be natural lighting or an artificial source of light. Today, we will show you how that looks using a light source that is artificial. Notice how the subject is more visible from the background now. Another lighting technique that is similar to three-point lighting is called four-point lighting. The only difference here is an additional light called a background light, which illuminates the background behind the subject. The background light eliminates shadows cast by the actors or foreground objects, draws additional attention to the background elements, and will add more depth to the subject. The background light is intended to give depth to the image by putting a mixture of light and shadow on the wall behind the subject.